Welcome back. Projections are that the Western Cape will run out of water within 3 months. The question is, why has the region not been declared a disaster area? Well, Premier Helen Zille is meeting with the National Disaster Management Team and other stakeholders today. They're expected to brief the media just after that meeting takes place. For now, eNCA's Artie Nasi is at the Newlands Spring. That's where people are collecting water. Artie, it seems residents in Cape Town getting a taste of what it might be like if Day Zero is not avoided.
Indeed, Michelle, and I must say I've been here for about an hour and a half and the queues are growing and they're almost queuing outside of the gates here. And I've been to this collection point a number of times and I've definitely haven't seen this many residents in a long time. So you can see that residents are preparing come Day Zero if it does reach that point. But I'm actually now joined by the Worldwide Fund, a guest called Claudia Schneider, and the Worldwide Fund released a lot of information regarding Day Zero last week. So I'm now going to chat to Claudia about this particular information. Now, you guys released a lot of information last week regarding Day Zero and what residents can expect. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, first of all, we started a whole Water Wednesday file set of outputs we're going to be bringing out weekly, 10 in a row, and they are really going to focus on the key kind of most frequent water questions that residents of Cape Town are having. So the first one was about Day Zero and what that might look like, and then there were also going to be others around more kind of detailed issues around groundwater, or what constitutes potable water, or what does a dry sanitation system look like should we ever face a blockage of a sanitation system, and various other topics as well.
Okay. For the benefit of the viewers, if you can give a short description of what Day Zero might possibly look like.
So Day Zero is really where the taps are going to be switched off from the city of Cape Town, except for some really crucial services like hospitals or informal settlements, which are basically operating on a standpoint pipe system already anyway. And people will be having to queue for water, having 25 litres per person per day, and that's going to be rationed. The amount of time that you queue in queues is going to have an impact on how fast you're going to be able to get to work. Some businesses might have to close down. Some schools that are completely depending on municipal supply might have to close down too. So what are you going to do with your children? Is the school going to stay open? These are very crucial questions as residents to start asking your schools and to also start asking your bosses. And if you're an employer, it's also really good to think through these scenarios as to what that might actually mean and what the knock-on effects might be.